My guidance counselor at the time, freshman year in college, said I was best suited as probably a florist or a truck driver, which is comical. And then it only gets funnier when you see where I've ended up.
No, right.
It's pretty much a large-scale florist. I call them giant yard plants, trees, and yeah, we have a lot of trucks. Yeah. So, which I love. I love both of them. Why I love arboriculture in the residential environment, it's very satisfying to, number one, we get to come into a property, execute a job, generally in one day, almost always, and then get out of there, on to the next job. There's a really high level of satisfaction. It's fun to work with something so large scale and dynamic. It's definitely an art. I mean, someone who prunes a bonsai would tell you, or just a small Japanese maple, one wrong cut and the whole tree is ruined. It's the same as a large sycamore or a pin oak, a red oak, a willow. It's a beautiful thing, and you have to constantly rethink the process and step back and kind of look at the painting to see where you are and where you're going with the prune, and then you're just working with fun tools and toys to make that happen. Yeah. Early on, when I was a ski patroller, I didn't love the structure. I think it was at that time that I realized I was going to end up doing something for myself, but putting those pieces in place takes a long time, as you know.
Yeah.
A lot of trial and error.
What's your inspiration for that? How you're doing this?
Probably pulling off of my experiences where I've been. I worked for a mom and pop raft company that was exceptionally well run. We were the greatest raft company in Buena Vista, and it was very professional. My old boss there, Joe, did a great job of picking his battles and trying to manage a bunch of 20-something-year-old river guides who were living out of tents and cars and mobile homes. And for me, it's always about keeping the culture strong here, that it is a place that attracts other quality employees. The customers roll in. We are only as good as our employees, so keeping that culture strong. Yeah.
Okay.
Simply picking up the phone, or if you can't, calling back within a couple of minutes. And honestly, most of our estimates are provided within, we shoot for about 24 hours. A lot of them are the same day. So it'll either go to myself or Brad. We're using a new software system where Amy puts it in, and it's cloud-based, and it's immediately out there, and either tagged as one or the other. So we never pressure anybody. We very rarely will get a signature that day, but to be the first guy there, and then they're waiting for 3 or 4 or 5 days for the next guy to show up, gives us an edge. You kind of have to just pick and choose, and we unfortunately turn a lot of work away in storm events.
Yeah.
We prioritize people that have had confidence in us over the years, so it's previous customers and referred. The exceptions being things that we know we are very well suited for, large crane removals, trees on houses, running 2 crane crews. That's kind of a strength of ours, and you want to help folks out who can't get out of a driveway, or their car's crushed, or something's coming through the roof, things like that. So yeah, there is some saying no, but we don't chase anything.
Okay.
We don't chase anything. We typically run with a 3 to 4 month backlog, and that's just taking care of the people that kind of come down our pipeline. Again, showing up, doing what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it, conditions permitting. Business kind of takes care of itself.